Namaste, this is Santa Auntie. In this video, we are going to talk about 3 Hindi words that are understandably confusing. We have talked about these a lot in class, and in this video, we're going to do some practice problems. We're going to be talking about I, my, and me in Hindi. I is main, my is mera, and me is mujhe. Now let's talk about that last one just a little bit more. In Hindi, we also use mujhe for I as well. Now remember, I taught you in class how to distinguish between main and mujhe because main also means I. So how do you know which one to use, main or mujhe? Well, remember what we talked about in class. Mujhe is used when I doesn't involve doing any physical movement. It doesn't require or involve doing any physical movement. All right? So let's do some practice problems and then you're going to get the hang of it. I want oranges. First decide, is it main, mera, or mujhe? Mujhe. So what would the sentence be? Mujhe santara chahiye. Mujhe santara chahiye. Next one. My green apple is sour. Is it main, mera, or mujhe? Mera. So what would the sentence be? Mera hara seb khatta hai. I eat spicy burritos. Is it main, mera, or mujhe? Main. And burritos are just burrito. So the sentence is, मैं मिर्ची burrito खाता हूँ. Now the verb is khana. We conjugated it to khata because it's present tense and the speaker is a boy. So from khana it becomes khata. मैं मिर्ची burrito खाता हूँ. My fruits are very sweet. Is it मैं, मेरा, or mujhe? Mera. And fruits are phal and phul. So what would the sentence be? Mere phal bahut meethe hain. Remember, my is mera, but we have to use its inflected form because we have a plural phul noun. What's the noun? Phal. And it's phul. And plural. So mera becomes mere and meetha becomes meethe. So finally we have mere phal bahut meethe hain. I am eating a sour lemon. Is it main, mera, or mujhe? Main. So what would the sentence be? मैं खट्टा नींबू खा रही हूँ. मैं खट्टा नींबू खा रही हूँ. Remember what we talked about in class. Figure out the verb and then the verb tense. This is present continuous. So मैं खट्टा नींबू खा रही हूँ. We conjugated khanna to present continuous for a girl. मैं खट्टा नींबू खा रही हूँ. This girl says, my mangoes and strawberries are sweet. Is it main, mera, or mujhe? Mera. So what would the sentence be? Mere aam or strawberry meethe hain. Just like the example we did a few minutes ago, we use mere because we have more than one noun. We're talking about mangoes and strawberries. So we use mere and meethe. And Shabash Sher says, now you're getting the hang of it. Next one. I eat pizza with brother. Is it main, mera, or mujhe? Main. So what's the sentence? मैं भैया के साथ pizza खाती हूँ. Notice how we conjugated khanna to khati because this is a present tense sentence spoken by a girl. I like the candy store a lot. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मुझे. So what would the sentence be? मुझे कैंडी स्टोर बहुत पसंद है. Next one. I want a little water. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मुझे. So what would the sentence be? मुझे थोड़ा पानी चाहिए. Next one. I eat light food. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मैं. So what would the sentence be? मैं हल्का खाना खाती हूँ. Remember, this is present tense. The speaker is a girl, so we conjugated khanna to become khati. Now you might be wondering, wait a second, why is there still khanna in the word or in the sentence? Because khanna actually has two meanings. Khanna is a noun that means food, and it's also a verb that means to eat. So that's why we have a noun khanna as well as the verb khanna in the sentence. मैं हल्का खाना खाती हूँ. The khanna is the noun, khati is the verb. I am looking at some Halloween costumes. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मैं. So what would the sentence be? मैं कुछ Halloween costume देख रही हूँ. The verb is देखना, which means to see or to watch. And the tense is present continuous. And the speaker is a girl. So we conjugated the verb to देख रही हूँ. Next one. I don't like COVID. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मुझे. So what would the sentence be? मुझे COVID पसंद नहीं है. Next one. I eat a little papaya. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मैं. And what would the sentence be? मैं थोड़ा पपीता खाती हूँ. मैं थोड़ा पपीता खाती हूँ. Again, this is present tense and the speaker is a girl. I don't know. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मुझे. And what would the sentence be? मुझे नहीं पता. मुझे नहीं पता. My swimming pool is deep. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मेरा. What would the sentence be? मेरा swimming pool गहरा है. मेरा swimming pool गहरा है. Now you might be wondering, how did I know that it was going to be gehera and mera and not an inflected form of it? Well, if we don't know if the noun is pullers 3, then you have to use your best guess. In this case, it's probably likely to guess that pool is a pull noun. So we went with the pull version, mera swimming pool gehera hai. If it had been a 3 noun, then we would have changed it to meri swimming pool geheri hai. I eat ramen on Tuesday. And the person saying the sentence is a male. So is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मैं. What's Tuesday? मंगलवार. Now put the sentence together. मैं मंगलवार को रामेन खाता हूँ. मैं मंगलवार को रामेन खाता हूँ. And Shabash Sher likes ramen too. Next one. My little brother eats a lot of sweet green peas. Is it मैं, मेरा or मुझे? मेरा. What would the sentence be? मेरा छोटा भाई बहुत मीठे मटर खाता है. मेरा छोटा भाई बहुत मीठे मटर खाता है. Now, we changed मीठा to मीठे because our noun is green peas in that one. The मीठे belongs to the green peas. But we didn't change mera to mere because we're only talking about one brother. So you have to make sure you understand which adjective or pronoun modifies the other noun. Okay? What I mean is, Mera belongs to bhai and Mite belongs to peas. So you have to make sure you understand the adjective and the pronoun. Which noun is it glued to? All right? Mera is glued to bhai, one brother. And Mita is glued to peas, which is plural pull. So that's why we changed it to mite. Next one. I will eat kulfi with auntie on Saturday. Is it मैं, मेरा, or मुझे? मैं. What would the sentence be? मैं शनिवार को आंटी के साथ कुल्फी खाऊंगा. Now, let's take a look at this one. The verb is खाना, which means to eat. And this is future tense. Remember that? And the speaker is a boy. So that's why खाना became conjugated to खाऊंगा. And it became खाऊंगा with an a at the end because the speaker was a boy. If we replaced this little boy with a girl, then it would have been मैं शनिवार को आंटी के साथ कुल्फी खाऊंगी. But since it's a boy, it ended with an a, खाऊंगा. And Shabash Sher wants to remind you to brush your dant after you eat kulfi. Next one. My light yellow lemon is sour. Is it मैं, मेरा, or मुझे? Mera. What would the sentence be? मेरा हल्का पीला नींबू खट्टा है. मेरा हल्का पीला नींबू खट्टा है. I like mango lassi a lot. Is it मैं, मेरा, or मुझे? मुझे. What would the sentence be? मुझे आम की लस्सी बहुत पसंद है. मुझे आम की लस्सी बहुत पसंद है. Now let's look at that word ki. All right? So in Hindi, that kind of is the equivalent as of, like lassi of mango. All right? Now, we can inflect that word to ka, ki, or ke. Now, we inflected it to ki because it is glued to the noun lassi. Lassi is a stri noun. So, our ki or of becomes stri also. मुझे आम की लस्सी बहुत पसंद है. All right, that was a lot of practice problems and you did really good work. Let's review these three words one more time. I is मैं, my is मेरा, and me or I with doing non-physical activity is मुझे. Great work and a great work practicing. Dhanyavad for joining me. I'll see you in class.